What's going on, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. I have something interesting to show you today. Well, to tell you about. My buddy. One day I should bring this guy on the video. We could just have a conversation. We could talk about things. But anyways, he sent me a text, and we do this all the time. All we talk about on the phone, to be honest, is finance. That's it. And this is what he sent me. At his job, there's a lot of six-figure people. He's like a computer programmer at one of the oil companies. I'll put it like that. And a lot of people who drive fancy cars, because six-figure people drive fancy cars, right? I'm a six-figure person. I don't drive a fancy car. Right next to me, sitting right now, is a $3,000 minivan, and I'm sitting in maybe a $3,800 minivan right now myself. So here's the question, and this is another reason why I do what I do. And all of you out there who think you make great money and you deserve all those gifts and everything, I think you're doing it too. I think you're doing it very wrong in the beginning. Here's why. This is the text. It's kind of like this. He said, "Hey, how do I would say?" He said, "You'll never believe it. There is a lady at the job that drives a $90,000 Lexus coupe. $90,000 Lexus coupe. Okay." I told you about it before, which he did, and he just got out of a meeting with her. Here's what she said. After the meeting, she was telling me that she has to refinance her crib because she is paying interest only. Interest only loan. She was physically crying because her payment might go up. That's not even the bad part. Here's where it gets bad. He says the funny part of the story, because we actually laugh at these people, because you have choices in life, people. Here's what he says. The funny part of the story is both her and her husband work here, and they make, you won't even believe this number I'm about to tell you, $215,000 a year. That's considered wealthy in this country. But they are broke. And her husband is 63 years old and will retire. What is wrong with people? $215,000, and you don't have at least a $5 or $6 million portfolio? You're almost broke? You got to refinance your home? You know, they say, and I forget the number, by 2000 and something, most Americans will have diabetes. But one way to change that is the people to take responsibility for themselves. Why can't people take responsibility for finance? Why? Why are people addicted to materialistic items? This is a person that makes $215,000 a year. And let me tell you something too. For all of you who think doctors are wealthy and all this other kind of stuff, I guarantee you there's doctors, there's lawyers, there are so many six-figure people out there who don't have really any net worth. There are more people living in there are more non-millionaires living in $1 million homes than there are millionaires living in $1 million homes. Is it in America that people's self-esteem is so low that they feel they have to go out and try to impress people? We gotta wake up. We gotta. Stay your button behind. Tell your friends to come over and lock the door. Stay inside. Don't go out and buy nothing. If you don't have money in your bank account, stay at home. Lock yourself in the house. Don't go out to restaurants. Save your freaking money. Cut up the credit cards. It's simple, people. It's simple. We're the ones that make it hard. We all in America, unless you have some physical ailment or something mentally going on, there is no reason why all Americans should be millionaires when they become old. There is no reason why. We have jobs here. Our jobs pay better than most jobs in the world. People from other countries die to come here to have this experience, but yet here in America, we are getting broker and broker and broker. And I'm going to sit on here and I'm going to preach to you until your ears bleed. One day you'll get it. And I get a lot of people that contact me and said, I got it. You changed my life. I'm making better decisions. Great. We just got to get the other few people to do the same thing and get on board. If you got any family members like this or friends like this, put them in a chokehold, choke them out until they pass out, and put them inside the house. And when they come to, they'll be inside the house with the doors locked, not being able to spend money. Well, don't be that extreme, but you know what I'm getting at, you know? So, I just wanted to share that story with you again. For those of you, Turbo Man and the rest of his crew and everybody else that thinks, well, I make great money, I need to drive a sports car. Yeah, when you build a freaking portfolio that's outrageous, yeah, by all means, do what you want to do. But when you're building, you need to be saving and investing. That's all I'm saying. So drive the hoopties to one day drive a car like no one else. So, thank you guys for listening to the channel. Please subscribe. And until next time, signing off.